If you clicked on this video looking to improve your shooting in NBA 2K20, you came to the right place. This video is not just another jump shot video. This video is the jump shot video. This video is the most comprehensive, detailed, informational, collaborative project on jump shots ever to be done. This video is not about luck. This video is not about just making up fake things or I just shot good at this jump shot at the park one time. This video is some of the tips from the best players to ever play this game. This is not rookie jump shot tips. This is legend jump shot tips from a legend himself. So like the video right now and let's get right into it.
I don't know who I could trust in. Lately I stress all the time, bring the bucks in. And they be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know who I could trust in. Lately I stress all the time, bring the bucks in. And they be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know nothing. They ain't show me love then. Running to them bands, I was up to something. I was up to something. I said I don't wanna do it any love shit. But my lonely had to get it cold-hearted. Never made no way to me, not what I wanted. But I had to get it solo since I started.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's power. DF. Back with the best jump shots in NBA 2K20. Now, before I get into the actual video, I want to tell you guys what this video is and what it isn't. This is not one of those normal jump shot videos where I just give you one jump shot and I pretend it's going to work for everybody on every single player and every single quick draw. This is not one of these jump shot videos where I go to the park with a 99 three-pointer and I just green every shot and then pretend it's going to work with your same rebounding wing with a 73-pointer. I'm going to give exclusive jump shots, not one jump shot, but multiple jump shots for multiple quick draws. And when I give a jump shot, I'm going to say it works good on gold quick draw, it works good on Hall of Fame quick draw. I'm going to tell you what build it works well on it, because a lot of people don't notice that the same jump shot, even for the same person that you use on your two-way slash and playmaker, probably shouldn't be the same jump shot that you use on your shooting center. And that probably shouldn't be the same jump shot that you use on your offensive threat BP build. So there's differences. Jump shots are not monolithic and where they work the same for everybody. There's just not just one best jump shot. I know that's not an easy answer, but that's the way it is. And also, I'm going to start with like the jump shot, the animations, everything. But a big part of shooting, and this is what a lot of people also don't get, is that the settings you have on, the little boosts or other things that you can add to make yourself shoot a little bit better. Those play a big role in the way you shoot. So I'm gonna break down the jump shots and the animations first, but at the second half of the video, I'm gonna break down some extra things you can do to make sure you shoot better. Now, I suggest you watch the whole video. If you guys just go, get your jump shot, skip out, and you're not shooting the way you want to, then don't blame me. It's your fault for not listening. You know what I mean? Okay, so you don't have to watch the whole video to the end, or if there's a part you already know, you can skip it. But I suggest you watch everything and take in the full lean of knowledge in here. We're gonna give a lot of information. We're gonna tell you what's good about these jump shots. We're gonna tell you if there's split spot up jumpers. We're gonna tell you what positions they work well with, where are they bad at. We're gonna give you in-depth info that is supported by legends. Very good players in this game are all gonna agree with everything I'm saying, if you know what I'm talking about. These are the jump shots the best players use, and this is why they use them on different players. So let's get straight into it, guys. All right, guys, so we're gonna begin with the jump shot and the animation. This is my shooting center, my playmaking stretch. He's a 3-level scoring up. So what I want to show you guys, it's gonna double up right quick. I'm just gonna show you my animations because people keep asking me, yo, Power, what is your animations, bro? So I'm gonna just go through my animations right quick, and then I'm gonna point out some animations that may help with jump shooting before I get to the actual jump shots. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll through. If you want to see this, like screenshot it or do something like it. One thing that's key for me as a center, post fades, I recommend fade 2. Hop jumpers, I like Stephen Curry with the hop jumpers. That's good for guards and everything. The hop jumpers, I really like Stephen Curry. Dribble pull-ups. If you're doing any kind of fades on any kind of player, I recommend normal 4. Make sure you have normal 4 dribble pull-ups on right there. I mean, most people should know this. Post hop shot 1, shimmy fade 8. Just make sure you have, so if you're a guard even, you want this normal 4 dribble pull-up. That's the main thing. Now, since I am a shooting center, I'm gonna recommend, this is the jump shot I use right here. I use 38. It's a custom jump shot right here. But before we get into the actual specific jump shots that I want to break down this video, I'll let you guys know. I'm breaking down the jump shots into 2 specific sections. So number 1 is jump shots that are good at gold or lower quick draw. So gold, silver, bronze, whatever. And the other one is jump shots that are good for Hall of Fame quick draw and people with high 3-point rating. So there's some situations, if you have a lower, I recommend, and this is just my personal opinion, you can try it. I recommend if you have lower than an 83 pointer, then you should probably, even if you can use Hall of Fame quick draw, I think gold quick draw is much better. So I use gold quick draw, I use 38. So I'm gonna break down, the first jump shot I'm gonna break down is the jump shot that I use in my shooting center. And this isn't necessarily the jump shot for everybody, but I'm gonna tell you what it is good for. So let's go to the jump shot creator. If you don't have custom, then just use the base by itself. So I'll explain it right quick. So the first jump shot is gonna be jump shot 38. If you don't have custom, you would just use jump shot 38 by itself. All the custom does, it just helps with like the cue and what you're gonna look at in your jump shot. That's all the releases do. So it's not that serious. It's gonna be the same jump shot. It's just gonna look a little bit different. So here's what I do. I have jump shot 38, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay. This is jump shot 38, in my opinion, is the best spot up jump shot in the game. If you are going to be spotting up, catch and shoot, this is so green for that. And this is might be one of the best green shots in the game, but it's not like super fast for getting open. So you might not want to, it doesn't work on Hall of Fame quick draw either. So this is really good. If you were a silver quick draw, you run gold quick draw, jump shot 38 is going to be extremely effective. If you're catching and shooting, this is going to be green every time. A lot of the other different jump shots that work well in Hall of Fame quick draw, they're not as good at spotting up, but 38 is extremely effective spotting up. So 38 is something I recommend if you're any kind of shooting center. If you're a two-way slash and play and you're using gold or silver quick draw, I like it on those builds. If you're on a rebounding wing, I like 38. So those are basically the type of builds you should use it on. So shooting centers, rebounding wings, two-way slashing plays. And you can use it on like a pure shooter, but I feel like it doesn't really work well in Hall of Fame, so it's going to slow you down and it's going to hold you back. So I don't recommend using that. Now the next jump shot, which is good on silver and gold quick draw that I'm going to show you, is this one right here. It's Dante Exum. Keep in mind, my releases are always the same because that's the way I queue. Like, if you don't know what releases to put on LaMarcus Aldridge, really good, 40%, 60%. But Dante Exum is really good. It's the same kind of thing with, like, spot up catching shots or just shots when, okay, you're not going to have to pull it really quickly. So, two-way slashing plays, rebounding wings, shooting centers, all of that is really, really good for Dante Exum. It's amazing for that. The thing about Dante Exum is how it's a little bit different from 38. And they're both good on the same quick draws and everything, but I feel like 38 is much more effective if you're trying to do fades or off dribble shots. Dante Exum is not really a shot. If you start to do off dribble shots, then Dante Exum is, you start getting like whites and stuff. But this is a really good jump shot green if you're going to be setting your feet and shooting. Dante Exum extremely effective, gold, silver quick draw. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through these very quickly, guys. So make sure you guys screenshot and pay attention. The next jump shots I'm gonna go to are the Hall of Fame quick draw type jump shots, and these are for like guards that need to get open super fast, and you want a green. So maybe like I'll go more specific later, but 98 is the key main jump shot for this. 98 is crazy. Same releases as normal. 98 is the main jump shot most top guards use. So this is good for like you're thinking anyone with Hall of Fame quick draw with like a high 83 pointer or a 90 plus 3-pointer. So pure sharps, yes sir, you want to use jump shot 98, something like this. If you're some kind of offensive threat like a BP build with Hall of Fame shooting, you want to use this. There's a lot of different combinations of different playmaking shot creator, that type of build. You want to use something like jump shot 98. This is so great for this. The weakness of this build, and this is what a lot of people complain about, is you're a miss or you're white a lot of spot up shots. So if you're going to be shooting a lot of spot ups, I'm not saying you can't green it, you definitely can. And this is it, but it's like you're gonna be missing some more than you would on like 38. It's kind of can get inconsistent. So don't use this for a spot up build. I don't like 98. Like some people try to use it on their shooting centers, but I don't really recommend that because I feel like sometimes if you see people using 98 on their shooting centers, they're usually like, okay, some games they're on and some games they're off. Just because you can't really be consistent with it on especially like spot up shootings and catch and shoots. So jump shot 98 right here. Now there's a different jump shot I'm gonna show you that has been catching the wave very recently, and that's Dwayne Wade. The Dwayne Wade base right here. This is great. This is good on Hall of Fame quick draw as well. I've seen this a lot with like the same type of people that use 98. So guards, offensive threat, playmaking shot creators, sharpshooters, all those type of builds. Some people have even said it works much better on the shooting center. So I would try, if you really want to use Hall of Fame quick draw on your shooting center and it's a higher type 3 or maybe it's like a stretch big, or even it's a glass lock that's a little bit shorter, then you can try Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne Wade is like 98, but people say it's a lot better on catch and shoot. So you can set your feet a little bit better, you can shoot it, and it's a lot more consistent. So people are saying Dwayne Wade's kind of a better version of 98, but it is kind of like we're in a difference. So Dwayne Wade, I definitely tried this out if you have Hall of Fame quick draw. Keep this in mind, I'm giving you guys options. So if you have Hall of Fame quick draw, Dwayne Wade doesn't work for you, use 98. You know what I mean? Or you can try the different type of jump shot. Same thing with gold. If 38 doesn't work for you, then you can go ahead and use Etsum and just switch and pop. Like, I'm not saying all these jump shots are going to 100% work for you, but you can rotate through them. These are all the jump shots that work good. Pretty much anyone that's good is going to use one of these jump shots I'm showing. Okay, guys. The very next jump shot is going to be Stephen Curry. The least but not last. This is also good on Hall of Fame quick draw. I've seen this extremely effective with like guards, like playmaking shot creators, even BP builds. It's not as popular as 98 or D Wade, but it's one of those jump shots that a lot of people used at the beginning of the year. They got a lot of familiarity with it, and it can fade. It's versatile. It can catch and shoot. I've even seen people use this jump shot with the meter and still make a ton of jump shots with it. So Stephen Curry is definitely underrated. And if you find out like, okay, 98 is not working for me, D Wade's not working for me, and I really need a fast jump shot that will work on Hall of Fame quick draw, take a look at Stephen Curry, and it might just go off for you, and you might be shooting like Curry. You feel me? So that's gonna conclude the jump shots. I try to go through as fast as possible. That's 5 jump shots. That's 3 Hall of Fame quick draw jump shots. So if you're trying to use Hall of Fame quick draw, Stephen Curry, Dwayne Wade, or 98. If you're trying to use gold quick draws, you want to use 38 of those Dante Etsum, gold or silver quick draw. Silver, guys, why you're wondering probably, okay, why would I use a lower quick draw? Is the key thing is, I'm gonna show you guys right here, but the key thing is basically that the lower quick draw you use, the more you actually green more. But if you have a higher quick draw, you get open. Like, so if I have a silver, or let me see, let me go to if you go right here, if I have like a silver or gold quick draw, I'm a green a lot better than I would on Hall of Fame, but it's going to be harder to get open because you can't release it as fast and people are going to get contested on you. That's anyway what I'm trying to say. But these are, don't pay attention to these badges because these are my 1v1 badges, but I'm going to break down the actual badges I use on each section and what shooting badges I recommend. Alright guys, now I'm going to go into my actual shooting badges underneath. Now these are my default shooting badges. Now obviously I changed it around for 1v1 like I had before, but these are my default shooting badges I'm going to use. I get 30 at Legend that I use for the 2v2 or 3v3 core. So I do Hall of Fame catch and shoot. I'll tell you guys the main shooting badges that you guys need on. Hall of Fame catch and shoot more basically if you like a shooting center or something, or you like a lockdown, maybe you want to have on catch and shoot. But the key badges you want to have on is quick draw, whatever quick draw you want to have on. I use gold because I feel like it helps me shoot better and I'm more consistent on gold in Hall of Fame. I use range extender. You must have quick draw, you must have range extender. Hot zone hunter is key. You might want to, I put it on Hall of Fame, but if you don't have a lot of hotspots, then consider using this on silver or bronze. There's no reason to do Hall of Fame quick draw if you have no hotspots at all. And you can check your hotspots by literally going to your player card and it'll show you it in under part. So all you have to do is go to your player card. I want to show you guys. So if you ever want to check, okay, do I have hotspots or not? All you have to do is go to, where is it? It's literally under, I think it's like, okay, stats right here. Let's go stats, roster, you go to him, and then you just scroll until all your way you get to the park hotspots and everything. So there'll be like shots, hot zones, everything like that, and you just rotate between them. Okay, so that's all you do. Literally, so you go back. If you don't have a lot of hotspots, don't use this on Hall of Fame, especially with not trying to shooting badges. So the main ones is quick draw, range extender. You need green machine, and if you have those 3, you should be fine. And the rest you kind of print like depending on what position and archetype you are. So maybe Deadeye, Tyler Score, depending on what you are. I don't have difficult shots because I'm a center, but the key ones are green machine, quick draw, range extender, hot zone hunter. Okay, so that's what you need 100%. And now we're gonna go over to the next key thing, guys. Take out the hoverboard, y'all don't know it. The next key thing you guys want to do, and a lot of people take this for granted, is the skill boost. I have 1 basketball gods and I have 1 formula, so I get literally unlimited skill boost. But if not, make sure you go over to this boost stand right here and you buy your skill boost. Like, this is legit, this is serious. People think this doesn't matter, but you don't have to buy it for every single category because that's kind of overkill. But you want to buy this especially for shooting. It makes a big difference. Every comp game, okay, if you just don't have a ton of VC, then don't buy this for every game. But if you're playing a comp game, or you're playing a game you really want to win, or you're going to stage, you're going to need these jump shooting boosts, and they're going to make a huge difference. And if you don't have jump shooting boost on, you're not going to be shooting like the top players in the game, because when everybody plays comp pro, guess what? They use jump shot boost. Whenever you guys playing with these wagers, I guarantee you they all have jump shooting boost. So I have my unlimited right here all maxed out, but if you don't have unlimited, then you got to buy these if you want to play anybody good. And don't be surprised if you're not shooting good if you don't have those on. Now, another key thing we want to scroll over here. This is for guards, guys. Another key thing for guards that we want to go to is go to the Gatorade stand. So this is why a lot of guards, if they're new to the game, they kind of get clamped and they're not able to shoot well, is because they don't go and buy these packs of Gatorade. So if you're really going try hard, you're gonna want to buy or it won't even let me off the hoverboard. But if you really want to go try hard, you're gonna buy all 3 packs that I'm gonna show you guys in here. But if not, then I'll tell you the 1 pack you want to buy, because these Gatorade, if you don't have Gatorade on and you're a guard, like me as a center, I don't really need to have it all the time, and I have Hall of Fame handles for days. But if you're a guard and you don't have Gatorade on, you're gonna run out of stamina like so fast. And when you run out of stamina and you have low stamina, you don't shoot as well. So if your stamina is always low, you're just gonna miss wide open shots that you would normally make, even if you're timing it correctly. So if you can only buy 1, buy this blue one. Buy this blue one right here, and it's gonna increase energy by 20%. If you have enough, then I could suggest like buying all 3 for all the games as possible. Like maybe like literally every game you play, you want to buy Gatorade if you're a guard. But if you can only buy 1, then buy the blue one. So that's gonna, Gatorade is really key if you want to shoot successfully as a guard, or if you're anybody that's a main ball handler or you're dribbling a lot. You can't, there's no way around that. There's no way you can just, that's what I'm saying. You can do all the other stuff. You can have a correct jump shot. You can have even your boost on. If you don't have the Gatorade, a lot of times you just miss. You start missing because stamina is such a huge part of it. Alright, next thing, and this is key. We're going to the controller settings. I'm gonna show you guys all my controller settings, the absolute and everything. But you guys see, I have the shot meter off. That's so key. A lot of people are still resistant. I will tell you this right now. Turning the shot meter off increases your chance of greening by 5 to 7%. That's a fact. That's the stat. So you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back so much if you continue the shot meter on. And it's gonna take some time to adjust. If you've been using the shot meter all year and you turn the shot meter off and you shoot bad your first couple games, that's gonna happen. That happened to me. That happened to everybody else. But what you need to do is fight through it. Don't quit after a day or 2. You should be trying no shot meter for a week or 2, and then maybe you start to get used to it. It's a big adjustment. What I recommend to people is, if you're trying to get used to no shot meter, is just go to the my court. I do the time 3-point shooter. Me and Clutch used to do this, and we used to pass it back and forth and shoot it. Just do the ball machine stuff. Just shoot until you can get 4 greens in a row. 4 greens in a row from the 3-point line. Shoot until you get 4 greens in a row, and just come to the park, switch off of it, and just practice and practice and practice. And it's not going to be instant, but eventually you will get the timing down, and you'll figure out what it's like. So, and make sure you have vibration on. A lot of people don't use vibration. If you have vibration off and you try to use no shot meter, you won't be able to shoot. You need the vibration on. That's such a key part too of the settings. I almost forgot to say that. So make sure you have your vibration on. That's literally huge. And I'm pretty sure that concludes everything I need to tell you guys. So make sure you have your badges. Don't come out here with no badges. Make sure the Gatorade, the skill boost, the no shot meter. If you follow everything in this video and you use one of the jump shots in this video, I guarantee you, I have 100% guarantee that you will be shooting effectively. If you even like try just a little bit, you will be. So let me know your results and below in the comment section. Are you shooting well with it? Do you use one of the jump shots I recommend? Do you have any tips for other people, bro? Because we can all help each other. I can give tips, but you guys can go in the comment section and be like, okay, this is what I recommend too, and this is what worked for me. So everybody share what worked for you in the comment section below. Drop a like if you're new. Subscribe, and I am out.
I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up the sign, I never trust up at night. She seeing that drip on the ball, make sure she won't call.